What's going on, guys? Thomas XSL with Queenie Meow here, and we're in our third and final installment of looking at SL's luxurious yachts and cruise ships. And today is the SS Galaxy episode. But first, I don't know how, but when we're touring down the line of the different landmarks of different places where yachts or cruise ships will, are to buy or whether they're there to dock, we somehow missed the Lake Moodus sim with Mesmer and Sellers Marina boat, ship, yacht, houseboat. It's on Lake Moodus, and we're there now. Somebody in Word was telling me that they had noticed that I was looking for different marinas to inspect the yachts and look at the cruise ships and do the show, and they suggested this place Mesmer's and Sellers, which for some reason it just did not show up on our list of landmarks when we're floating around looking for places to check out. So we're here at Mesmer real quick to show off a couple of their yachts before we're going to continue on with the SS Galaxy. Alright, starting with the Aquarius. Aquarius is a 43 by 13 meter yacht. That's 768 prims, and it's $1,500. It's just item of 6 of 14 different ships on here. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's a steamboat. We're not looking at that. Then they have one called the Elise that's drivable. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's go take a look at this one here. Excuse me, Queenie Meow. We're gonna go how we always do, first person. Now they said that there was a trick with these doors where it looks like the wall, but if you click, there it goes. Open up the first floor. Pretty nice. I'm not sure if this one is I don't know if this one's a homestead. It might be a homestead. Queenie Meow. Alright, let me just work a little bit of magic here. There we go. Yeah, we're going sideways. Okay, we got some furniture here, some lamps. I'm trying to get to this quickly. Looks like a radio cabinet here. The picture. Sometimes there'll be TVs. Candelabras. It's a dining room. Painting of Venus. Looks like there's a door. Yep. I don't see any stairs. It's always good to have these doors cooperating with you. Gonna get friggin' sick. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna fall the heck off this thing. We have a bar. Any interesting furniture. Matches the walls. Got a door there. And a door there. The bar does not give anything. Has any pose balls back there? No. Sometimes there'll be a pose ball and dresser drawers, sock drawers, underwear drawers, and ship controls. Radar. That island looks. Oh. So that kind of looked a little phallic there from a distance. Click and Going to the front. Nothing up in the front. You can't look over the top. Run, 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 run. Run, run. Oh, not downstairs. There's still one more deck to go. It's like a library. Yeah. They don't give you much room to squeeze through there, do they? Click that open, and have the library. Well, maybe library. I thought that was, oh, that bookshelf looked a little bigger. Oh, that's the bedroom, okay. Some tile. Something in the ceiling's glitching, you see that? Looks like something's moving up there. That's when you have textures overlapped on prims that are exactly, they're exactly like in line with each other. Like if you res the box and then you did a shift drag and copied another box and you didn't pull both boxes apart and they're sitting on the exact same level. They'll do that, the textures will fight. Textures will fight each other to be seen, and you just have to move one up or one down. Head first. Hell with this. On to the next one. You will. Came in sliding past the damn menu. Okay. Let me grab Queenie Meow real quick before she ends up dumped in the ocean. Okay, which one next? Man, they look pretty good. Check this one out next. That one's res. Oh, you can kind of see the little. Whoa. Shit, it's like we're being abducted almost. It's a pretty big ship. Pack keys door initialized. This one we have to go over here. I'm going to pull back just so we can get a scale of how big that is. Oh, Christmas trees in the way. It's almost Christmas. Alright, down, down, careful, 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 down, 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 down. Mistral. Mouse look 3. Okay, now we're going up. There's no steps on this one. And if you're not careful, you'll walk right into the pool. This is definitely a yacht that you can only get on by a teleporting invitation only. And well, part of my little palm thing is showing. I'll move that up. And my mouse look? No. There we go. Okay. This one here. I'm guessing these are homestead yachts because that one really said drivable roll in big letters, and if one was drivable, if this one was drivable, I'm sure it would say. Got a pool, do a couple laps around. There's no pose balls. If this is a homestead yacht, you could put out pose balls if you want. Let's say pose balls for like sitting or relaxing here, or chilling. Is there any animations in the beach seats? Yes, well, that's not really relaxed. There we go. Yeah, so they do have stand up, identify. Okay, so they are animated, so they do have animations in those. Let's see what here, probably below deck. Okay, go below deck. Oh, this kind of looks, kind of unfinished. I wonder if this is just a way of them saying, oh, you can pick your own textures down here. It's got these are drop ramps for jet skis or anything. You can even put tables and chairs, like bistro style tables and chairs out there if you wanted. Bring that up. Same on the other side. Down the hall is these doors. This door. There we go. I guess if someone's being an ass at your party, you can just send them to the back of the ship. Man, there's no... That's it? There's nothing else down here? And... Where's this... Wait a minute. Where's the stairs? Where'd the stairs go? Which way do we come in from? There it is. Yeah, it looks like a, I don't know what to say about that part. This is kind of like unfinished, I guess. Like they're like, yeah, it's up to you, whatever you want that to be. More of these doors. Got sliding doors here, and then opening doors on the outside. Very interesting color scheme. Very... Whoa, what the hell? I hate when my mouse does that. I apologize about that. That was my mouse being a douche. Textures are very interesting because... And no, I don't want to join you in Kingdom Lost. Get out of here. Somebody trying to invite me to some gore stuff, which I don't partake of. Let me see. It's pretty nice steps. The textures down below are so like crazy, but then they all go together, so it doesn't. I don't know. It ends up not looking all that bad. Okay, come out here. Got blinds. Those blinds are you're probably able to close those and whatnot. There's the entryway into there. If you click on those. Oh, and I'm getting a little lock over my hand, saying that is not for us. We'll make our way to the front of the ship. We got curtains. You can probably part those. Sometimes they have it where you can open those up. Got a helicopter landing pad. Clicking on it, but there's no helicopter there. I think these are just supports. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they're just supports. Making our way back down to the side. Okay. Up the stair now. Let's check this room out first. Ooh, a double door at the simultaneous script. Oh, very nice bedroom. These textures are really, really nice. Can I click on the curtains and draw them? No. Lights, no. Bed. It's a really nice bed. Oh, my mouse tried to be a punk again. Yeah, what about this? Doors? No. Very nice bedroom though. Click. Ooh. My nose. What's wrong with the damn doors? Didn't want to open. Okay, let's... What was down here real quick? Around the corner. Around the corner we had some doors. Come on, open. My mouse must be crapping out on me. What? Oh. Oh, I see. They were just hidden right there. I didn't know if that was going to go into another room. It just came into the room we were already at. Anything up in the front of here? Oh, there is. We're sliding all over the damn place. Gone with the wind. Poster, cleavage. No. Now let me behave. Coke. Object gave us a Coke can. So now we got a Coke. Very nice furniture. popcorn machine. Over here is like a theater. And since there's going to be a yacht theater, popcorn, right click and wear it. And that'll give you the Casablanca. That'll give you popcorn and animation of that you're eating popcorn. Film reels, just in case you didn't know this was a theater you were going into, and the theater. Very nice seating. Notice how they curve the seating when we get sideways here. They kind of curve the seating, or they put an angle to the seats. They didn't just have them all in a row. And it has shoutcast. This is some kind of I don't know, some kind of streaming scripted. I can't activate it, but nah, I'm not gonna do it. I've never seen that kind of streaming menu before. I just know you got the free view, which that's not, and then you have the other one. I don't even know what they call it. That new one where you don't have to own land. It's just like free TV media kiosk. Champagne, no champagne giver. You could tell by that bucket is more than likely mesh with the polygonal way it looks, polygonal-ish. And there we go. Now it just fixed. See, mesh is freaky. Really nice lights. Lighting menu? No. Curtain menu? No. Oh, there's a telescope. Very nice seating in here. Really, the textures are really neat, really spot on. Dining table and globe with horses on the bottom. And you can see I have my shine enabled, so all that dark line right there with the light line coming up above it, that's part of what it looks like when you have shine enabled. This is the top of the ship, and we got one more plate. Man, they do not give you hardly any room. How are you supposed to walk through that? Oh, front of the ship. Helicopter pad, okay, and running. Second helicopter pad. This is a big ship to have two helicopter pads. Door, let's see where this leads. Ship's controls, okay. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next ship. Okay, next up, look at that one. We have this ship here, which is the Mirage. Oh, drivable. This one is drivable. It's 330 prim static, and it's 3900 Linden. That's a 40 meter by 10 meter yacht. Kind of curious as to how many. Wait till it reses up. Those reses are freaky. It's like the ship's eating us. It's upside down. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what happened. Alright, I see the reser. Not the reser, but what the flux capacitor just happened? What? Well, that sucks. Let's see what it's got. It's got some doors. Whoa. It's got some very nice furniture. Whole damn boat is upside down. Nice textures on the. At least the doors work. Nice textures on the wood. That's a pretty cool little table and planter there. Um, Alright, this is, man, this one got all jacked up. Trying to can't cam in. Move the cam sideways, there we go. Damn, this would have been a nice one to, oh, look at the wood texturing. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, this boat just got like, that boat definitely just got balled up. Is this the Elise or Lies? The Elise drivable. Tip that one and res that one. Which one is this one? The Mirage drivable is, I don't know what's wrong with that one. Okay, this one's pretty darn close to the shore. This one's drivable. I'm going to pull back so you can see just how big that is to me. It's fair size, it's large, but it's not too big not to be drivable. I think the last boat could have been drivable as well. Mouse look. Run. It was weird, the boat just turned sideways and just dumped on us. Jumping up and down, fly. There we go. I was doing this pretty good the other day. Okay. There we go. Nice little gangplank there. Peek around the ship? No. Up one or two walkways. The doors are snapped open. Yeah, this one's got really nice wood texturing like that other one that flipped. Oh look, it's one of those little booths where people come in and they're like, oh yes, let me seat you to your table, sir. It's just across over there. Oh, yes, some of this furniture is in a phantom state right now. It's got a very nice texture on the carpet as well. It looks crazy, right, with the shine on. It's just like everything just got hit with a coat of gloss, except for the couches and the cushions. I really like this one's interior. To get around this side, you know, it kind of eye screws you though, doesn't it? Because of the shine's on, and I mean the shine's on probably medium setting. Doors aren't cooperating. What's to the front? It looks just like a wall. Another side. Yep, there's the. This one's got a bar. Very nice looking bar. Get these doors open. This one has really nice textures to it. A fireplace. And it actually has, that is the fireplace in there. That's that really nice sculpted fire. There's one where it's just a fire on a flat board, and they make a couple copies of the board, and they have them kind of spun around. So it's like 3 flat boards, all like each one's rotated a couple degrees on the same Z-axis, the up and down axis. And it's a really old fire, but this one's a nice one. It's sculpted, looks a little more lively. Yeah, ship's controls. Got a painting of a ship. I'm getting all kinds of ideas from looking at these yachts. Oh, let's see. Just sit here on the corner. One pose ball per chair. It's got a helicopter landing pad, even though it doesn't have an H on it. Make our way to the top. Whoa, I'm starting to walk over the edge. Don't want to do that. Another library. Very nice maroon. Really nice carpeting. And a spiral staircase. And very nice book collection. Looks like some encyclopedia volumes. Really nice bed. The bed's not scripted, but that's okay. Man, the texture of this one really looks nice. I really like it. Up here, got some lounge chairs, more couches, and a great view. And the radar, antennas and the radar. Fly up and I don't want to land in the water. Okay, there we go. That one's a pretty good one. Looks nice. That's the Elise drivable, or Elise drivable, 3,900 linens, and it's a 63 by 13.5 meter yacht with 526 prims. That's pretty cool. Now, if it's drivable, then more likely it's the furniture inside is wearable. What they'll do is they'll have like the couches and everything. The owner will wear, and if you want to sit on the couches, you'll sit on like the pose balls that we saw sticking out, because they'll be part of the base that they res out. So they res a base out that'll sit on the water, and that they can sit on and drive, and then they wear the body and the furniture and all that other stuff. That's a pretty big one, but that one looks, what is that one? Polaris. Let's check that one out, if it won't eat us. Looks like it's man, these boats freaking try to like slam you. This one's pretty darn big. Let's see. I'll run up to it. I'll pull back, give you kind of a size. I think even at this size, this would still, this could still be made drivable. This is the Polaris 86 MX. It's a 15-meter yacht, 600 prims, and it's 3,900 linens. Doesn't say that if it's stationary or not. Not stationary, but homestead. More than likely, it probably is homestead. More than likely it is. It would probably say if it was drivable or not. Land. Straight out and down. There we go. This one only has one. What's that say? That's Polaris, and then the RMS logo. Coming up, very nice twin corner sofa with table. All got below deck. Let's see what this below deck looks like. Is it any more complete? It's got less walls than the other one, but it has the same style ramps for launching a jet ski off of. Some doors are on a timer. Well, like you've seen the doors on the other ships, they'll close a couple moments after you step away from them. But that one I just clicked on, they'll probably stay out until you click them again. That's why I double clicked them to get them to open, to show, just to show they open and close. Here we have some really nice, very nice couches. These look like they're sculpted cushions and pillows with hard edges. This is 1/4 of a. It's 1/4 of a box that's been flattened, and it's been slightly hollowed in the center, with the hollow shape being a circle. And then they've been tapered, and then the back is another hard prim that's been tapered. It's really simple build design that's really really neat. I mean, it works excellent. Gold dining chair and table. Little mini office in the corner. This is another one that I like. This one really looks nice. It's pretty fancy. Look at the walls, like half cream and half wood. Has the crown molding up top. Where does this lead to? I'll just back out to there. Go around the corner here. It looks like some rooms where you could stay. Oh yeah, bed, lights, and end table. Bed, lights, end table. Wow, and a mirror. Is that a mirror? Okay, I was seeing things. I thought I saw a mirror. And same thing here, and here. Yep. Yep. It's pretty cool little living quarters. I guess if you had this on a piece of land and you had the primitives, you could have people come and rent and live on the ship. It's a little room, so they probably wouldn't like it very much, but that's something you could do. A little nice dining area over there, and cushions going outside. Got booth seating, another corner sofa, and what look like a dresser or cabinetry, and a bar. What would you like, ladies and gentlemen? Could have been like a blackjack table. Open these up and let's go to the front over here. Oh, these curtains maybe. Oh, never mind. Sometimes they have curtains like that and they'll be scripted and they'll open up and close. Little office. I'm clicking on these guys and they're not giving me nothing. Sometimes they'll have them barmen, like we've seen in the other yachts. There's a bedroom. Looks like an air mattress almost, doesn't it? A cushioned window sill. Are these open? I thought those opened. Front of the ship, jump up. And nothing really to see at the front of the ship. We'll run around. Interesting how they don't have any doors there. It's open space with kind of maze-like walls. Okay, we had stairs up front of the ship. There we are. Sorry, we already saw it from over there going up. Empty deck. You could probably put like one of those Etan dance balls here and be dancing. One side, two side. Like the anchor on the wall. It's pretty cool. It's a really nice, lovely textured room. Some crown molding on the walls and baseboard. Door, yep. Nice tan color on the ceiling there. Got some very interesting textures. And ship's controls with a lot of drawers. Because you need to change socks and underwear a lot of times when you're on these ships. Wiggle our way out here and get... Yeah, there's nothing out there. And is there any further stairwells up top? Or leading up top? Is there anything going upstairs? Oh, there it is, right there. And radar, antennas, and all that. Empty deck. Ah, pool up here. Standing on top of the pool, not even in it. It's probably because it's December and the pool's frozen. That's what I think. And back down. I'm gonna make y'all sick. Yeah. Oh, missed. I hit the water. I missed the shore. Alright, so let's see. Next yacht is the Aquarius, which we already did, which is a $1,500 yacht. It was 43 by 13 meters, 768 prims. That was the first one we did, the Aquarius. Alright, so now guys, it's on to find the largest yacht slash cruise ship in SL, the SS Galaxy. Alright guys, I just typed in under the search Second Life tab, under places I put in SS Galaxy, and it says SS Galaxy, Queen of the Sagittarian Sea. And there's the picture of it, the Galaxy aft, the last part of the ship. That's where you come in at when you teleport to this. And yeah, it says threesome luxury liner, residential suites and staterooms, private events and weddings, shopping and dancing, and a world-class staff serves your every need. It says the only full-size, full-featured threesome long cruise ship in SL, proudly carrying on the tradition of luxurious, glorious, and sophisticated floating palaces of the real world with an array of rental accommodation and activities. I don't even know how they got that picture like that, because I mean this ship it's in 3 different sims. And so let's go ahead and TP over there to it. Oh, this is could not teleport, unable to find teleport destination. Let's see if we can get to it again. I'm afraid we might crash getting over there. Well, we're unable to get over there. Let me try something. Show on map. Today's Saturday. There shouldn't be any maintenance or anything going on. It's in this area right here, but there's lands called Never Delete Me, and the other one's called Never Delete Me either. I'm gonna go over there, see if I can TP over there, and then there's a way. There's gotta be a way. See, there's lands over here. If I can just get on one of those. Well, that sucks. We should be able to get right over there. Patropolis. Let me. No, this can't happen because this is the show we've been. I've waited to do this. This whole ship. I mean, this ship needs a whole show all its own. Can I get over to the 8 tomato farm? See, I'm thinking if I can get close enough to it, I can just get on it. We're over here to Scylla. Can I get there? No. No. What the hell? Queenie Meow is stuck as well. There we go. Okay, let me brainstorm for a minute. Let me just put in beach. Just put something in and go to it and then try and go again. Brazil, Rio. Okay, we get there. Now let's see. Let me get off the landing pad here. Alright, now let's see if we can get to the Galaxy. Well, guys, we're unable to get to the SS Galaxy. And that was like the big... Oh, my mouse is doing... What the hell are you doing, mouse? Stay. That pisses me off because that was like the big wrap up. They're not going to let me on this beach because I'm in a 3-piece suit. Well, damn, I don't know what to... I can wait and try it again later and then just... Can just wait and try again later, I guess. See if we can get to it. Usually you can just get right to it. Usually, I mean, there's no one there. I mean, even though it says it has a full staff. There's a houseboat over there. Even though they say they have a full staff, there's really like never anybody over there. So it's really weird that it's not letting us. Maybe the sim's being cleaned or something. It's not maintenance day though. There's 2 maintenance days in SL, and today's is neither one of those. So maybe the sim's just acting up. This is a pretty cool houseboat. It's got a really nice kitchen and a bar. Does that bar give you anything? No. Stove doesn't give you anything either? Okay. When you go to these places and you see bars and you see stuff like that, try them, click on them, see if what they give you, because you can end up taking it. Once in a great while it'll give you something that'll be no copy, but usually that stuff in there is copyable and transferable for sure. Sometimes it's not modifiable, but you wouldn't really need it to be modifiable to put in your own stuff and into your own barman to give to people. Sometimes though you'll find stuff that'll give you shish kebabs or sandwiches, and man, keep that stuff in a food folder in your inventory, and you can turn around later and build your own thing, your own fridge or whatever that can give that stuff back to anybody else who clicks on it. Cool little houseboat. There's no ladder going up here, but it's pretty realistically sized. See, look at the doorway. Well, I'm not really that tall in real life though, and I mean I'm definitely not that tall in SL. There's a lot of taller guys in SL, so they'd really knock their head into that. Oh, here we go. You see this Coke? This Coca-Cola ice chest. This one is definitely a giver. You click it. Yep. Drink menu. Coke. Gives us a Coke. Click anywhere on it again. Add Diet Pepsi. I'm not really a Pepsi fan. There's my drink. Dr. Pepper. And the last one's 7-Up. So it only gives you 4 sodas, but... And then what you do is you... Whoops. You go in here. see that, and they're all non-modifiable. Well, here's everything: Coke can, popcorn, all that stuff. And all you gotta do is you just go to create folder and you put drinks and snacks, and click anywhere else. There's our folder. Recent items. Go to objects. Left click your mouse button on the first one, and then go ahead and just click it and let off, just to highlight it. Hold down shift, go to the last menu or the last item, and then left click again and let off your shift key. Left click and grab and drag out of your inventory. I think we only got one item. Oh no, we got them all. Go to all, crap, I missed a folder. Go to all items real quick, and then there we go. Drop them right in there, and there you'll have, there we go. And we take that and we put that in our building stuff folder right here. And now we click building stuff, drinks and snacks, and there's everything right there. So, and then I'll just give you all the info for the scripts. Let me see, because it's not going to give us the script. It's a bartender script, which I have those, and I will be more than happy to share them with y'all, so y'all can build your own vending machines. It's got a nice view up here. I'm going to right click and hit edit on this houseboat. It's 109 prims with a land impact of 59, but it doesn't seem to be drivable. Is this mesh? Sometimes if it don't look like it's mesh. I think it's hard prim. They may have done a glitch where they may have did that convex hull glitch where you have an item that's a lot of prims and you do that glitch and it reduces the prims. Sometimes stuff has low prim, but the land impact is more than what the prims are, and usually that happens with goofy mesh items. That's not mesh though. I think that's all good old-fashioned prims. I'm gonna try. I wonder if I. Ooh, really quick. It said no. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna relog and then try then. Be right back. Well guys, we could not get to the SS Galaxy. Even with the relog, I don't know, I'm unable to get to it. Which before I had problems getting to it a couple months ago, but I was still able to like sim hop over there from a closer sim. But that sucks. I really wanted this. I mean, we're still gonna do it. I just have to wait probably a whole other day to film that ship, but man, it's messed up because I got this. I even hooked this thing up. I got this. It's a BDSM collar for Queenie Meow, so we both could be like walking through the ship together. But instead of being around her neck, I put the collar is like in her pelvis, so she could be walking alongside of me. And then I made the leash like no leash, so you don't see no texture or anything. You just see her walking next to me. Damn, that was really gonna be cool. Like walking through the ship like that. It would be like both of us walking together through the ship, but I don't know, the landmark's not working right. But oh yeah, let me show you something cool. I'm gonna TP her real quick. Highlight her name, hit teleport, and okay. And she should be, there she is. So she just teleport her and she just like, boom, she's right there. Let me see if I'm still connected or if she's still connected. to the leash, yeah, let me draw back and you can see how. See, it looks pretty cool. Like she's walking with me. There's no, usually there'll be like a chain texture or like a leash texture, but there's like nothing. It just looks like she's just walking with me. You have the leash length set to 1, but she's still kind of behind me a little bit. This doesn't, if you hit a sim that doesn't allow scripts to run, then whoever you're pulling behind you will be stopped. But other than that, you can take them into the next sim over, like we just went to the next little parcel. But well, nuts. Now I'm like, gotta wait a whole another day to like do the SS Galaxy. You know what? We'll do the SS. I can't even speak right. We'll do the SS Galaxy on another time when the sim is cooperating and will let us come to it. But let's go hit up a sandbox real quick. I'm gonna show you something cool that I'd completely forgot about, and it should have been in the building basics. Or it should have even been in the when we were building the cars, but let me show you real quick. Let's get to Natoma. Click map. We're in Ara. I'm going to click Natoma. Enter. There's quite a few people here in Natoma. Just double click right here in the center. Ooh, okay, we're above, quite a bit of ways above. Hit page up. Fly up, about 140, 150. I'll stop at about 300, I guess. Okay, about 300. Back to communicate. Teleport Queenie Meow. She's gonna come in, and she's still attached by her hips, so she's not, or by her pelvis, so she's not gonna. Looks funny, but she's not. It looks wrong, but she's not gonna fall. And the trick is, if you go to anywhere like a sandbox where you can res, you fly up into the air like this, and you just hang there, and in local chat you just type REZPLAT resplat and hit enter, and you'll get a platform. That's odd because usually when I do it I get a square. Let me delete that one. Usually get just like a regular square. Resplat. Enter. She's shoving me. I want a square. I don't want. What the hell? This is like a UFO. I don't want this. What kind of witch's magic is this? This is not. I wonder if you can change what kind of platform you want. As far as I know, I thought you just got a square. This is a circle or a torus. This is box. It ain't a box. Cylinder. Whoa, box. Fly, damn it, fly. Now she's like steadily pushing us down. Get off me. I can't freaking move. Oh, because I'm in damn edit. Get out of edit, stupid. There we go. It's like, dadgummit, she's bringing us down. Now she's bringing us up. Alright, having somebody on a leash like this can jack you up if you're not ready for it. Okay, that was a cylinder. Let's go back in. This is box now. Let's just go to taper 0. Taper 0. Is it okay? Now it's back. Usually you get like a huge box. I want this to be out there. out to here. It's big enough. I'm taking, okay, it's 3, oh, okay, it's 3 o'clock. And when you res stuff, especially if you res like this platform like this, and you can edit it just like you see me do, definitely take a note of what time you've res dried them. So when you go in and you look at the top and get the information, I just go objects. Auto return is 240 minutes, which is about 4 hours. All 4 fives, 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 prims available. This one has a limit of 14,721 prims, and currently right now the usage is 9,166 prims. And the reason why we're here and why I'm showing you this res plat is one, I didn't show it off properly like I should have during the building phase, which I just totally mind farted out on. I didn't even think about it. I had just learned it myself. And the second part is we're gonna actually build a yacht. We've been looking at all kinds of different yachts and collecting different ideas and collecting different objects, like all the what was in those givers, and like the barman and the towel givers, and then the last one was the soda. We got the soda giver. So now we're gonna build one, and we're gonna build one that's drivable with wearable parts to it. And I'm gonna show you it. I know there's a lot of parts to it. It sounds complicated, but it's actually going to be surprisingly easy to do. We're going to start off by just building the body of the yacht, and build the body of the yacht. Try and keep it lengthwise within the linkable prims. You can go outside. Remember how I said you got to keep prims a certain distance within each other for them to be able to be linked. If you have them too far out, like some ships, like the Titan from JP, the JP Collections Yachts in the first video, he had a really long ship, and the front couldn't really be linked to the rest of the back of the ship. But like those ones are wear items, and you can actually wear the body of the main body of the ship, and then you can put on the nose of the ship. And even though you can't link them, you can still wear them, and they'll look linked up once you're wearing them. So we're going to start by making the body of the yacht and link all that up together, and then all the furniture. We'll make it a 3-story yacht, and each floor, all its furniture will be linked up, just separate to each other. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 4, it'll be 5 pieces to the yacht total. The body, each floor's furniture, and then the base. The base will be done last. Now there's many different ways to do the yacht, and if you see here on my mini map here, I'm going to be building facing towards the east. Remember when you script vehicles, they're when you throw a script in a prim to make a new vehicle and you sit on it, your avatar is going to be facing the east. So we're going to build this yacht facing the east, and there's different ways to build the yacht. But I'm just going to go really quickly to what I think is quick and dirty, and go to this area right here. This is hemicylinder, couldn't think of it, and wave your magic wand and res it out. I'm going to hold down Alt and left click the mouse and go in. And if you're if your building skills are not all that great, you don't have to worry. Just follow along. Anybody can follow along here and build this yacht. And you can spend time and make the furniture, but I'm gonna jump into my freebie full perm folders and just throw the old furniture in, just to give you a rough idea. Later on you can be fancy and you can make all the furniture yourself, or even like with the drinks, like those givers, like the drinks you get in the givers, you can end up like making those all yourself if you wanted to put your own like yacht line name on them. But we're just keeping it quick and dirty and simple. So we're gonna grab this blue ring here, left click, grab it, drag your mouse, the cursor all the way out, snap to grid, and just go right to pointing west. That'll point the front to the east. There we go. Everything's nice and gonna be nice and lined up and evened up. I don't know if that's a term or whatever, but we got quite a nice space to work with where we can put a nice size yacht on this. Cam in and just grab one of these green squares and just pull it to the side. I don't work by numbers. Remember, I work just by grabbing and pulling. And let me gonna unleash this one so she's not kicking us in the behind and dropping us off our platform. Grab the red square and pull it back. Now if you look, if you grab this red square here, the front part of this stays stationary when you're stretching it. But if you grab this one over here, then the whole thing moves. And if you want to just stretch this side without having this part moving, what you do is you hit stretch both sides. You just grab that one square and now you can pull it how you want. So I'm going to stretch it out about there. Uncheck that. I'm going to hold down Alt, cam out. Okay, let go of Alt and grab the square. Pull it. And there's no exact science to this, and there's no exact scaling, and because the Second Life avatar is not proportionally scaled to real life anyways. Everybody's taller than they would be in real life. I think the average male height is like 7 foot or 8 foot something, and the average female height is like 6 foot something. So we're all Amazons here in SL. Okay, so you got the front part here going. I'll step off, and you can use yourself or your avatar as a guide, there for how wide it should be, and I think it's right about there is good, nice and wide. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and grab this blue square here and pull up just a little over, actually a lot over our heads, about double what your avatar is. Double your avatar's height, about like that. Cam around. Got this big shoe heel looking thing. Now we're gonna cam down, and I'm using my camera controls as well. They're often handy. You'll be moving the camera a lot in SL when you're building, just because you're trying to look all around your build. Now we're gonna hit taper. Is it arrow up? No, we're gonna arrow down on the taper side and just keep clicking until you get that nice pointy shape. And if it's not pointy enough, you can always hit stretch both sides and stretch it out a little more. Okay, we're gonna cam around and then just hit hollow. You can hollow it out to 95. And let's see, hold down shift, and on this red arrow, highlight the red arrow. May have to go in more. highlight the red arrow, left click, hold down on the mouse while holding shift and just shift drag a copy and then release everything. Cam around. And let's see, and so we'll make this into the bottom of the ship. So we're gonna go taper. We're just gonna highlight across the bar and hit 0. 0 taper. We're gonna hit Control Z. Oh, never mind. Control Z would have just put this back where the other prim is, but you can always just grab it and slide it back into place. Hit stretch both sides. Whoops. Stretch. And just grab the front of that second prim and just move it in until, whoops, cam up. See, there's a lot of looking around what you're doing. And just match that just like so, and come back. Alright, and then we're going to just uncheck, stretch both sides, and just bring that down to about there. Get the hollow and just hit 0. Or you can arrow back down to 0. And there we go, like that. Now what we're going to do is see these sides here. I don't know if you could see it. You can't really, no, it doesn't really show that much, but it's kind of, you can see where this prim's sticking out of this other prim. So we're going to go to stretch both sides, grab the green square, and just kind of move it into where you don't see that anymore, and it's hidden inside your first prim. Gonna move it down just a little bit. You can always tweak these things like so. Cam up and overhead, and we're gonna cam out. Hold down shift and left mouse click, grab that red arrow and shift drag a copy of this and release shift, or you'll have like a lot of copies going on. And go to building block type, drop down the menu, and from cylinder we're gonna click box. And on path cut, the first path cut numbers we're going to arrow down to 0, and these other ones we're going to arrow up to 1,000. There we go, and our avatar just popped up through. It kind of cuts our feet off, but then we pop up, rise above it. Width-wise is good. It's within this hull size. You see, it's not overlapping. And make sure it's buttered up nicely against. Make sure it's buttered up nicely against there like that without being overlapped, or without being overlapped too badly. And okay, grab that red square and just stretch it down to about there is good. Then go to position, hold down shift and make another shift drag copy. Hit stretch, and with stretch both sides not highlighted, go ahead and maneuver with the red square. Oh, it says cannot rescale, permission denied. We must be over an area where we can't. Well, let's move this one down. Can we do that? Okay. You gotta watch too where you're building at on the land, because sometimes you'll be overhanging other areas and they won't let you rescale. Okay, now we're good. I think we're overhanging an area that was doing something goofy with our prims. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit stretch both sides, grab the green squares and push both sides in towards each other. What about there? So uncheck that. I'm gonna make mine a little. There we go. That's good. And hit position and shift drag to the back once more. hit box and check cylinder type, and that's going to go round. And path cut, we're going to put in a path cut of, let's see, what is it, 250 on one side, and down click on the second one till you get to 750, and check rotate, and you can either grab the blue circle, pull out and wind it around, or you can always click the red circle as well and drag out and flip over. It doesn't, oh never mind, that doesn't work. Just hit the blue square. I mean the blue circle. Let me not make things any more difficult than they need to be. And right there, match that up to there. Oh, let me see what else. And then we're going to hold down shift on the green arrow, drag a copy of that out, and let's see, on first path, first path cut, click till you get to 500. Now those numbers are, you would have to be accurate for those numbers because those are doing the correct path cuts. The size doesn't matter, but the path cuts, that does matter. How much of that is being cut, how much of the prim is being cut off. And grab the green arrow and slide that to the end of that. And I have my prim finish is going to update. Ignore, I don't know why I got that so late. I'm making sure this area right here, we want to make sure that doesn't overlap. Sometimes sandboxes can be areas where they need to restart, and sometimes goofy stuff will happen, like you'll move a prim a certain way and it'll revert back to the way it was before. I'm just pulling on the green, on the arrows here to get it lined up. Okay, that looks good, that looks good. Now we're going to hit stretch both sides, grab the top red and stretch it right about there. Uncheck stretch both sides, go to position, hit alt and cam around, or cam around with your arrow. Get a little above that, hold down shift, grab the green arrow and left mouse click and drag a copy out. Rotate. I'm going to rotate on the red circle. So highlight the red circle, left click, drag your cursor up and snap to grid and just move it all the way back around. And hit position, grab your green arrow and move it like so. Now, if you have local lights on sometimes and you're wearing a face light, or you just have local lights on, I mean, sometimes when you're building, your viewer will look washed out. You'll have a real washed out appearance if you if you get rid of these textures and make them blank. It can make some of your blank prims look washed out, and the way you fix that is you just go up to view, you go up to edit, or I think it's avatar in Firestorm. I'm in Singularity right now though. But hit preferences, or you can just hit Control P for preferences and go to graphics and go to local lights, and you can just turn them off. Once you uncheck them, hit apply and then OK. But right now our ship is kind of blending into our platform background, so I'm going to highlight the platform, go to texture, and I'm just going to color it a dark blue color. There we go. That way we can see what we're working with here. Okay, and let's see what else. For the sides, we're going to go ahead and actually, instead of shift dragging any more copies, we can just go to the wand, highlight the box and res a box, then cam into the box, and we're going to Looking up top, we're just going to move this back a little bit. Cam over, and on the green arrow, just using our arrows just to highlight to not highlight, to switch around our prim and get it lined up. There we go. Stretch. Highlight the green box, push that in till it lines up right there, and then highlight the blue. So you don't want to do this if you drag shift a copy of the floor and do this, you have this big old wide wall to try and size up, and it's much easier when the prim's small, because then the last part is, for the last part you can just grab and drag it down to the length it needs to be. That looks like it's pretty lined up right there. Okay, now we're going to go to position, shift drag the side over and get to cam till you get to the far side. Take up a nice vantage point where you can grab the arrows, and you can still see right here. You're going to be looking right in this area for when that prim comes across and matches up, and it just takes, there we go. That's pretty easy. Sometimes it gets kind of tedious and you end up going back and forth batting with the prim. So now we're going to go ahead and link this with the floor being our bottom. Not our bottom. The floor is going to be our root prim. Of course, the floor is going to be the bottom. So hold down shift, or just pick any prim. Hold down shift, and while you're holding down shift, go ahead and left click the nose floor, the front floor of the ship, the sides, and then you can use your mouse wheel to scroll backwards out. And for right now, we're going to go ahead and just click the square in the middle, and then click the floor, let go of your shift, and hit object and link. Okay. And you know what? We can go ahead and grab one of these, just any one of these, and any one from these two on the side. Hold down shift, and then left click the rest of the ship. I'll link that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold down shift, click on this end piece, but instead of linking, don't link it, just cam down, hold shift, and on the blue axis pull up, and then release, cam around, click off of those pieces and click back onto this piece here, and looking and focusing on this area here, we're going to grab this green arrow and just slide it to that prim is lined up with the outside right here, and then on the blue axis we're going to slide down like so. And if you see right here, this line showing us that we've sunk the prim below the floor line, we just bring it back up, and we just move it a little forward till it matches up there. There we go. Now hit stretch both sides, hit stretch and grab on the red square and just stretch it out a ways like that. Cam around and got this gap right here, so uncheck stretch sides, grab the green square and just pull it into right there. And see, for this prim here, let's go ahead and hit position. And let's push it back a little bit. On the red axis, push it back. On the blue axis, push it down to where it's just going into the floor. Like so. Hit stretch both sides, hit stretch, grab the green squares and move them both in toward each other, and then see, stop about there, uncheck stretch both sides, and with stretch, grab, or stretch still highlighted, grab the blue square and just pull straight up. Hit position, and we're going to move that back just a little bit right there. I'll click on the prim that we were just pulling earlier, just like 2 seconds ago, and with on the blue square, with stretch both sides unchecked, grab the top blue square and just pull up, and line that up with the top. There's so many ways to make these ships. It's actually like hard to it is kind of hard to just try and make them, because I mean there's so many different designs and so many different ways people do on the nose of the ship here. We just made that out of like one prim, just a tapered cylinder, hollowed half hemi-cylinder. But some people will actually, put the cylinder right in the center, and then this curved part will just be flat prims. But I'm just doing this quick and easy way. So we got, I had the hiccups. So now we got that prim looking alrighty, and we're going to go ahead and taper. Yep, the first taper box, taper in. Keep tapering in until mine's at about 60. That's good. Alright, and let's see. Then we're going to go ahead and go to hollow and hollow it out to about 75, I'd say. And I guess we can go a little more. Yeah, we'll stop at 90. I'll hit position, shift drag a copy of that over to right about here. And this is really cool here. What we're going to do is go to path cut, and we're going to, we're going to undo the first path cut all the way to 0. No, it's not 0. I think we might stop at 250. Yep, stop at 250, and the other side, go ahead and just keep clicking down till you get 500. And then go ahead and line up. You can see mine's not lined up all that well. Move that over, grab the green arrow, and move it to the side. There we go. Line that up. Okay, and if we want to get fancy, we just grab this end piece again, shift drag another copy up like so, and keeping it above the first copy, we're going to drag the we're going to grab the bottom layer or highlight it, hit shift, and we're going to go ahead and just link that up. Well, at the same time, we're just going to go ahead and link up these other pieces right here. Okay, now this piece here, the top one, stretch both sides, highlight stretch, grab the green square and drag it out slightly, grab the red square and drag it out slightly, and then go to hollow and hollow it out till about 95. Uncheck stretch both sides, go to position, and cam down flat, and then just on the blue axis just pull it down like so. Stretch and the top blue square stretch up a little bit because we don't want the linden water getting in our ship. And I'm gonna hit taper the first taper square to about 30. That looks about right. And we got this little gap here, so we're just gonna grab the red square and just pull that in until you don't see it. There we go, and the gap's disappeared. And ooh, looks like we got a little more. We got some more stuff hanging out on the side. I'm gonna cam around, and let's see. We just hit stretch both sides. Highlight that little wall piece. There we go. Stretch a little more out on the green square. A little bit more out on the red square. There we go. And nothing's showing now. Uncheck, stretch both sides. Hit position. And with that back piece highlighted, hold down shift. Select the rest with the left mouse button and hit link. We're going to go up. And anytime you're camming around and you get lost, or your camera gets in a weird angular position and you can't orient your camera out, if you're not sitting on an object and your avatar is just standing, you can just highlight the object or whatever and then just hit any of the arrow buttons. That'll bring your camera right back to your avatar, and then you can reattempt what you were doing with the camera. Let's see, I'm trying to think of what to put on this bottom floor, or if anything. Let me see. This piece here, just highlight this piece here and then just hit taper to about 60 or so. You can kind of scoot that back. It could be like a little pathway around there. And hit stretch, highlight the blue square on that piece and kind of bring it down a little bit. We'll measure up our avatar to it because we want, if you're going to do a below deck quarters, you'll want pretty good camera, pretty good height for your camera to follow your avatar. And it's kind of cutting it close there, but that's not too bad. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants on making this yacht. I don't have any definite design in mind, just something big that we can have some attachments to, like the furniture. Let me see. Actually, what we're going to do now, I guess now we could start doing like the stairs and stuff. Okay, let me see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and link this up. Shift, drag, shift. Highlight, shift, left click, link. Now if we grab this green arrow, you'll see everything, almost everything was linked together. So in the case of that, you can try and line up your part, or you can just hit Control Z, and you see it kind of shifted there. And cam in to that part, because sometimes it is hard to see. It looks like you have a part highlighted, but it's really all the parts around it. Click that part, shift, left click, and link. There we go. Now if we drag it around, you'll see everything's linked together, and to get it right back in the exact position we once had it, hit Control Z. At this point too, you can name your ship general. In the general tab, we'll just put just gonna put Tom's yacht, and we'll just put body. There we go. Just camming around, overall it's going to be looking pretty good, and I'm going to put the stairs in either side of here, and we'll just have this bottom piece accessed by one of the by a little trapdoor in the floor, the first floor here. Let's go on res a cube anywhere, highlight the the arrows to position, and we're gonna put, let's see, what we're actually gonna do is hit edit link parts, grab this piece here, and we're gonna move it forward, but not with the arrows. We're going to top shear positive, so it's this the top arrow, the up arrow, to give that a steep incline like that, and then grab your box. You can go and click off edit link parts, and we're going to just drag this over this way. It might take a little bit of time to make this, to build this yacht, so if you feel like you're taking, like it's taking forever for you to build yours, don't worry. It's a yacht, you know, it's going to take a while to build. It's not going to, you're not going to have this done in a day. And even this tutorial, as quick and fast as I'm trying to work, it's not going to be done in a day. This is going to be, this video you're watching is going to be done over several nights. Nighttime is when I record, because you don't have all the distractions of the day. Or anybody that does YouTube, I think, does it at night when they're not, you know, they don't, when they're off of work or whatever. It's easier to work at night. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and arrow in and look, and that's actually kind of cutting it close. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise this up. I'm just gonna hit position and just pick it up like so. And then what I'm going to do is arrow up, cam over, and hold down shift, and on the red arrow drag a copy of this board and hit stretch one end over here. So this is going to be kind of like my guide, and right there. And I'm going to hit edit link parts, grab the front of the ship, and on the blue square, without the stretch both sides being highlighted, do not have that highlighted, grab the blue square and pull up till about there's probably good. I'm going to test with my avatar and see. Oh yeah, that's a good ceiling height there. We can kind of move the camera back out. Okay, that looks good. Cam around, with edit link parts still highlighted. Go ahead and click the side walls and just bring them up till they about match right here. Second one, you don't have to mess with the floor, you're just going to mess with the sides and all these surrounding pieces right here, straight up. And add the blue square straight up. There we go. And Cynthia TNT burner just took a snapshot. I don't know, she took a snapshot somewhere. And then hit that one, blue square up to matching. Actually, you can go up a little higher. There we go. Alright. Now this front piece here, we're going to do the stairs, and then we're going to do a little pathway to get downstairs. So okay, highlight this piece here. We can uncheck edit link parts. Took another snapshot. What's she taking a picture of? Where is Cynthia? Which one is Cynthia? Charles Torres. Ah, she's down below. See, she's right there. Probably taking a picture of our build. Box, go to cylinder, turn that thing into a cylinder and start doing a path cut on it. Path cut the first one to 250 and the next one's going to be 750. Rotate, grab the blue ring, snap to grid using your left mouse button and rotate all the way backwards, go back to position, grab the arrow and grab this and match it up like so. And all you got to do is hit stretch both sides, have that, make sure you have that highlighted, grab the red square and pull it until it just enters the other prim. There we go. See that just nosed into that prim. There we go. And cam out, look at it, make sure nothing's sticking out where it's not supposed to be, and undo, check both sides, hit position, shift, click anywhere on the boat except for your new floor and hit link. Okay, now on this floor we got to figure out where we want, you got to figure out where you want that that little hole in the floor so you can go downstairs. And ooh, this one's not, this one I need to stretch a little bit more, like there we go. Okay, we're gonna res, what we're gonna res now is a cylinder. You know, we'll probably do a half cylinder. Half cylinder came into that thing. Small, so small. Grab the green line and push it out. We have both green lines. Push it, push it. Red square. Just manipulate it. Did Queenie crash? I heard like a ding. No, I guess she didn't. Let's move her out. Outside, she's running. Run. Run, girl. Okay, she's out. You don't want to build yourself into your... That wouldn't be very cool that you built yourself shut into your thing you're making. There we go. Now let's see, for these set of stairs I'm going to pull here, there, down. Ooh. Kittens in my throat. Pull down and you get cammed around. There we go. And go ahead and pull the red square. Just go ahead and pull this red square like so, all the way out. All the way out to kind of mirror this one prim we got. Where's the red square? There it is. Pull that out. Move this like that. Maybe pull this out a little more. There we go. Then what we're going to do is hold, not hold, but check, stretch both sides, hit position, and going to hold shift and drag a copy of that up. And with stretch both sides still highlighted, we're going to go ahead and hit stretch, grab the red square, or it's above my head, there we go. Red square and sink it in just a little bit like that. Hit position and redo it again. Shift drag up a copy. Hit stretch and grab the red square and just put it in just a little bit. And just keep doing that. Shift drag copy. Red square in just like a couple of SL inches in. Up. Remember, we're going to be wearing this piece, so it doesn't really matter how many prims we're using. going to be just one prim in the end that's going to make a ramp up this thing. Have all these fancy stairs that people will think that they're climbing, but they're really just climbing just a flat invisible ramp. Yeah, it's a little tedious, but you know, in the end, it's gonna look pretty good. Oops. Click away, click back on. Thought I was hitting Alt for my camera, but I wasn't. Down to just touching like so, and if you want, you can go and skip past this step here. Just keep it going. You're probably building alongside watching this video, so I don't want to do too many quick cuts away to. I don't want to do too much of the cooking show, you know, where they have the raw ingredients out and then they turn around and they've got the real stuff that's been baking all this time in the oven, and they just pull it out on you. You're like, wait, my stuff's not even in the oven yet. I don't want to do too many quick cuts like that in this building video, so you see exactly what's being done. Because I know it can get aggravating when you're like following along and there's a step that there's a step you miss, so you don't quite understand, and it like bogs you down. Okay, we're almost done. Actually, I think we are done now. Push that in a little bit. Yep, that's the last step. Undo, stretch both sides, grab the red box and pull your final step until it's just touching the floor right there at the corner. Grab the blue square and move it down until it's flush, or pretty flush. Alright, and hit position, and let me see, hit position, and camera around that top. Yeah, top one's good. Okay. Hit shift and just start left clicking while holding down shift. Left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, left click. Hit link. Cam down, and with that highlighted, left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, left click, link. 17 prims for that stairwell. And with that highlighted, you can see how they're highlighted. It looks like there is a gap right there, doesn't it? Oh no, it's not a gap. First I thought it was a gap. Okay, and you can see where it's highlighted at, where the edge comes, and we can actually maybe scoot it over. Yeah, about that much. That's as far as we can get. Okay. Let's go ahead and hold down shift and shift drag that stack and bring it over to your other side, and now you cut your stair building time in half. Look at that. Move it until it's sticking out of the ship, and then if you move it over too far, it'll be easier to, when you're scooting it back over, you'll know when to stop. Shift, grab the other stairs, and grab the rest of the ship and hit link. There we go. It's all linked up, and we're up to 48 parts. Our limit to how many prims we're using on any one of these ship parts is 256. This main body of the ship shouldn't be too many over 100 prims, or it should be around 70 or 80 prims, but we're not really too worried about the prim limit because we're going to be wearing this stuff in the end. Going to hit editing parts, highlight this round piece here, and well, click stretch and stretch on both sides and grab the red square, and I'm going to pull mine out a little bit. Looks like I'm going to have to undo some of the shearing that I've done to it. Okay, so I'm going to top shear, I'm going to hit back, I'm going to back it off, negative, there we go. That should be pretty good, and I'm going to hit the down arrow on the taper to untaper it. So it's about 30 on the taper and about 35 on the top shear. There we go. Uncheck editing parts, uncheck, stretch both sides, get out of edit, and walk your staircase, make sure there's no problems. Sometimes there is an issue. I didn't give much room to maneuver around here, but yeah, you can walk up that easy. There's no problems. Let's get Queen Meow up here. Let's have her walk on the other side. Up. There we go. And she's got like a high heel sound walk on. Is that so? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Sounds like she's walking on tile. Throwing her dress around. You know what, while we're building this thing, I'm going to get us both changed into something a lot more comfortable and not as hot as this dress and this three-piece suit. Okay, now we're going to get into building our own yacht, NSL, and it's going to be drivable with attachments. But for right now, I'm going to cut this this video short so it doesn't run too far, because once we get in the building, that's going to take couple hours, and this video is already probably an hour or so, or 2 hours long, and I don't want to make like a 6-hour video. I want to keep them pretty reasonable. So I hope you have enjoyed watching the looking at different luxurious cruise ships and yachts in Second Life. We are going to get back to the SS Galaxy. That is, we're going to do the SS Galaxy video. We still have to do that once the sim cooperates with us and lets us in on it. But so the next video series is how to build your own yacht in SL. It's going to be drivable with attachments. So this is Thomas XSL saying like, rate, and subscribe this video. And until the next video, take care.